How you doing, everybody? It is Wednesday, and I didn't say that before. This is the first time I said that, but we usually do, for the most part, EDC or kind of men's grooming stuff like that, things like that on Wednesday. It's kind of the EDC day. I did the EDC with the and no, you're not seeing a flashback or an old video. We have some guests, and it was a little bit easier to do it here because it's a lot quieter in this area. But that's why you see the old setup. We might be doing the old setup for a little while. Maybe we'll switch back and forth. I don't know. We'll see. Tell me in the description how much you like this way or the other way. And of course, remember to do that. And please remember to subscribe, because all the people who have subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate every last single one of you for doing that. I really do. And all those that will subscribe, thank you so much, because it's a free way of supporting the channel. You don't have to buy anything, it's free. And you support the channel, you help us build to that 1,000. So I was looking at some stuff on Pinterest, and I said that's a cool idea to just have a keychain that you can interchange into your bags. You could put in your work bag, your get home bag, your EDC bag, all your different bags, and it has a bunch of stuff that is really useful on it. Some of the stuff will not be as useful as others, and it's according to your area why it would be useful and what it would not. I live in a more urban area, so it's not rural. We don't have like a bunch of forests and stuff like that. We have a few, well, not forests, but we have some woods you can go hiking and stuff in, but nothing major. We have more beaches than we do anything here, but we do have change in weather, so you do have that. But it's a little thing, and like I said, if you live in a different area or a different type of climate, of course yours is going to be different. Right here I have this one. It's on a Oakley clip that had the little clip. I picked it because this one had the little clip over here where you could put a keyring in there. And it's really cool because you don't have to unpack everything. It's just on a keychain. You pop it out, or a carabiner, and you click it in. And you're good to go. You have a little compass on this one, and you could put more stuff on here. I did put a paracord bracelet so we could have some extra paracord on there. As you can see right there, you got about, I think it's something like, it's been so long since I made this, and it was made. The clip, I forgot where I got the clip for it. It was off of something else. It came with something, and I used the clip for this. But it's a cool little paracord bracelet. You have probably like 6 or more feet of paracord. And if you watched last week, you saw me do, or not last week, a couple of weeks ago, you saw me do the cool little paracord. And like I said, with this, you have your paracord. The only thing I didn't have on here is I didn't put the pencil with the tape on there, because I put it on something else. And it was just on there, and I wanted to leave it on there because it's more with tool stuff. But I have a little bit of tape back here, and I always have my little tape card in the back pocket with the duct tape, electrical tape, some juke twine, and a couple of rubber bands, just in case. And it's come in handy several times. But this has some more paracord. If you need some more, you can always take this off. It's just to hold the lighter, and you have a way of making fire. Let me see here. You got this. I wanted to have some kind of tools or toolage on it if you want. I went with this little tiny Winchester right here. I usually have my big multi-tool with me. So this one just has your little needle nose, little, as you can see, I cut some stuff with that. You do have a little saw, a little knife that I sharpened, a little screwdriver, a little flathead screwdriver. You do have a kind of a Phillips. It's not a very like detailed Phillips. You got the can opener and the even more. This, I wish, it's a cool scissor. It works, but it doesn't have the spring on it. And I love my Victorinox scissors, so this one is such like, oh, why? But it's cool. You got your little measurements on the outside. I needed a flashlight on it, and this was one of the better flashlights. I don't want to blind everybody. So you got a solid mode, a higher mode, a blink mode, and all like that. And it does have a little magnet right there, so if you're working on something, oh, there it goes. It sticks to stuff. Not an amazing magnet, but hey, sticks to stuff nonetheless. Uh, Over here, I wear glasses. My son wears glasses. My wife wears glasses. We glasses peoples. So I do have a glass adjustment tool, which I carry with me everywhere, just in case. You never know when you're gonna take off your glasses and it feels a little loose. You could just put that on there, tighten it up, and you're good to go. You don't want to be stuck out there with glasses falling off or anything like that. I guess we could do this with the little thing right here. I'll put that there like so. Now you're gonna say overkill. Why have two knives? Because they serve two different purposes. This is a little tiny little sheetrock or razor blade knife, and it does lock into place. And I'm trying to remember, was there extra blades in here? No, there wasn't. I think I have a little container with extra blades in it. But anyway, you got your little blades right here. There's a little box opener. If you're breaking down boxes or stuff like that, it's a nice little knife. It's a nice little sheetrock knife. That's what they're originally called, sheetrock knives. Everybody calls them razor knives. They're sheetrock knives. I have done stuff with sheetrock, so that's where I know them from. That's what was traditionally introduced them to. It does have a nice little finish on it, but to process boxes, open boxes, stuff like that, you have a nice little knife. Now, of course, you're gonna have a knife in your pocket, but I included this Kershaw. It's a little tiny one. It's got really nice scales on it. I figured I have the multi tool over there. It has all those little tools. I always have my Victorinox in my pocket. This is kind of a backup knife. It's small, but it can do a lot of work. It does have a liner lock mechanism on it. So it does serve quite a good purpose if I can get it to focus really. There you go. You can see the little Kershaw on there. So you got a little knife. It's kind of it's plastic, but I guess because of the what do you call it? The texture on the outside, it kind of gives kind of a nice soft feel to your hand. So you definitely have a nice, and the little indent there for the liner lock does definitely give you. Now, I have big hands. It's not going to be as easy for me to hold as a full knife, but it can still get the job done. Especially if you break your other knife or you lose it, at least you have some kind of backup. And the last thing on here, and I should have put the whistle on here too. You think of stuff as you're doing it, and I'll probably give an update and an improvement on this for sure. But this is the little survival grenade. It's supposed to have, as you can see, paracord on it. It's supposed to have like a little plastic thing inside, and it's a little cable saw, fishing line, and little X-Acto knife and stuff like that. And of course, you have the paracord on the outside. Is it? I'm feeling it. Does it feel as good as the 550? No, it definitely does not. But it still serves a nice little purpose. I never took one of these apart. I actually should get one. So I have two of them, and I'll take one apart just so we could see what's inside and just how decent it is. I just didn't take it apart because I have it for an emergency, and I actually have it quite a long time. So I'm pretty well stocked on my stuff with me to get the job done. So I don't really need to use emergency stuff. But hey, I have it if all else fails, right? Like they say, it's always better to have more than one. One is none. So you gotta have more ways of doing something, like the fire. I'll have that lighter. I'll have a lighter in my pocket. I'll have a little fire kit in my get home bag, or some char cloth and stuff like that. I have other ways of making fire, but that is something that is on me at the moment. I can take it out and use it. The flashlight, is it the most powerful flashlight? No, I have other flashlights. This is just a little thing. And like I said, we will take it apart and improve on it. We probably get a follow-up video. You'll get a follow-up video of me adding different stuff to it, because I just thought about the whistle and things like that, which I see over here. The whistle's on something else right now. I get a ton of use of the whistle? No, not really, but it's something to have just in case. Like I said, I live in a more urban area, so my tools on my thing and my EDC is gonna different somebody in a rural area. So make one of your own, pack it out with your own stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got a little bit of help in creating your own little keychain. And like always, people, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And like always, have a great